Hello and thanks for joining me as Sports Pilot James Glory on another exciting edition of Sport Vibe on DMT World will bring you exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sports. This week won't be an exception, so I would encourage you to please stay tuned because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Sport Vibe on DNT World. We'll be starting from the world of tennis and we'll be bringing you a great news for the fans of Naomi Osaka, as she has revealed that she'll be back for the Australian Open in the year 2024. Remember, she withdrew from the Australian Open to focus on family as she gave birth, but she has said she can't wait to get back to the tennis court to do what she loves the most, as Ballon has been the order of the day outside the world of tennis. Is an interesting one for our fans who can't wait to see Naomi Osaka back on the tennis court. And also in the world of tennis and in the just concluded US Open and in the women's category, we can confirm to you that Coco Gauff has won the US Open at the age of 19, winning her first Grand Slam title, defeating world number 2 Ayaan Sabalaga in the finals of the US Open. Is an interesting one, becoming one of the British personnel to win the US Open on home soil, following the footstep of the Williams sister. Is an interesting one. After winning the Grand Slam title, she said her father must be proud as they have taken and spent most of their time watching Serena Williams participate in the US Open, and for her to have won the Grand Slam title as a person is an interesting one and a dream come true for the young star at the age of 19. Is an interesting one. Also in the world of tennis and in the US Open in the men's category, as Novak Djokovic has won the US Open for the 4th time in his career and making it his 24th Grand Slam title in the world of tennis, where he defeated Dani Medvedev in the finals of the US Open. You remember that Medvedev defeated world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz in the semi-finals of the US Open to set up the finals with world number 2 Novak Djokovic. Dani Medvedev occupies the 3rd spot in the ATP ranking, but he was unable to defeat Novak Djokovic, who has now won 24 Grand Slam titles in the world of tennis, winning the Australian Open 10 times, winning the Wimbledon 7 times, the US Open 4 times, and the French Open on 3 occasions. Is an interesting one for Novak Djokovic, who has become one of the greatest players of all time in the world of tennis, and taking his tally to 24 Grand Slam titles in the world of tennis. And you dedicated that particular one to Kobe Bryant, who happens to be one of his friends and his closest friend when it comes to sportsmanship. Remember, Kobe Bryant passed on and is one of the legends in the basketball world. What a way to remember a legend in the basketball world. Thumbs up to Novak Djokovic, who did that and made us know that with your legacy you can continue to live on in the hearts of so many people. And quickly in the world of football, we talk about Neymar Jr., who has become the highest goal scorer for the Brazilian national team. He was able to equal and break that fate when he played against Bolivia, scoring a brace. He was able to surpass the record of Pele, who has 77 goals for the Brazilian national team. Neymar now has 79 goals for Brazil national team. Is an interesting one for Neymar Jr., breaking the record of Pele to become the highest goal scorer in the Brazil national team. Is an interesting one. Also in the world of football, when we talk about a young talent in the person of Lamine Yamal, who becomes the youngest player ever to represent the Spanish national team, and on his debut, a surprising one and something to write home about. He was able to score a goal in his debut for the Spanish national team at the age of 16. He got his first senior call-up to represent the Spanish national team, and he was able to find the back of the net when they played in their 2024 Euro qualifiers against Georgia. Is an interesting one. What a way to start your career. Remember, was able to get promoted to the Barcelona senior team at the age of 16, and also at the age of 16 he has been able to break the record of the likes of Ansu Fati and Gavi to become the youngest player to represent the Spanish national team and scoring on your debut for the Spanish national team is not something everyone will have done. And also in the world of football, we can confirm to you that Germany has decided to terminate the contract of Hansi Flick. Remember, Germany was defeated by Japan 4-1 in a friendly match, and just after that match, Germany has decided to terminate the contract of Hansi Flick and is no longer the manager of the German national team. Quickly, let's go on a very short break, and when we're right back, we continue from where we stopped. Welcome back, and we're still talking sport, and in the world of football we talk about Bukayo Saka, who has won the England Player of the Year for the second consecutive time. You remember, Bukayo Saka can't do nothing wrong on and off the pitch. Last year he was able to win the PFA Youngest Player of the Year in the Premier League, and now he has bagged the award of the England Player ahead of Harry Kane in the England national team. Is an interesting one for Bukayo Saka, who has also been nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. The youngster is enjoying a great spell in his career right now, and we talk about the England defender and his colleague in England national team, Kyle Walker, who has gotten his first goal for the England national team after making 77 appearances for the Three Lions of England. Is an interesting one. Before the break, I said Lemmy Yaman scored on his debut for the Spanish national team at the age of 16, but it took Kyle Walker 77 matches to be able to score his first goal for England, and also in that particular match he scored, and England were able to secure a 1-point draw against Ukraine, and their 100% record in their Euro 2024 qualifiers has been dominated by Ukraine after getting just a point in that particular encounter, where Zinchenko was able to score for Ukraine. And also in the world of football, let's talk about our very own striker and our talisman, Victor Osimhen, who has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. Victor Osimhen becomes the first Nigerian to be nominated for that particular award since 1999, where Kanu Nwankwo was nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. Victor Osimhen had to wait for 24 years to become the first Nigerian to be nominated for that particular award. For the record purpose, Victor Osimhen is just 24 years old, and just after 24 years he has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. And alongside Victor Osimhen, Asisat Oshoala has also been nominated in the women's category for the Ballon d'Or award. Nigeria becomes the first African country to have both men and women nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. Is an interesting one for the Nigerians outside the world and for Nigerians at large, as we'll be proud of our very own Victor Osimhen and Asisat Oshoala putting Nigerian flag out there when it comes to the world of football. Where do you see Victor Osimhen finishing in the nominee? Do you think he'll be able to make top 10 in the Ballon d'Or nominee? And also during the weekend, Victor Osimhen was able to score an hat-trick against Sao Tome and the Principe, where Nigeria was able to dominate that nation by scoring 6-0, and in that particular match, Victor Osimhen scored an hat-trick. A man who can't stop scoring goals, Victor Osimhen, as it stands, has 20 goals for the Super Eagles of Nigeria after just making 27 appearances for Super Eagles. An interesting one for him. He has 18 more goals to become the highest goal scorer for the Nigerian national team. Is an interesting one for Victor Osimhen. Like I said, he can't stop scoring goals, and arguably is one of the best strikers right now in the world. And when we talk about the Ballon d'Or nominee, we will not fail to talk about Lionel Messi and Erling Haaland, who are the top candidates to win the award this year. Do you think Lionel Messi, after winning the World Cup with Argentina, will be able to win the Ballon d'Or award? Or do you think Erling Haaland, after winning the Premier League, Champions League and the Super Cup with Manchester City, has done enough to win this year's Ballon d'Or? These two are the contenders to win in this year's Ballon d'Or nominees. An interesting one also when you talk about the Ballon d'Or nomination of the 13-man shortlist where Rashford was not included in that particular shortlist. Do you think that shortlist is fair enough, not having Marcus Rashford shortlisted for the Ballon d'Or award after scoring 30 goals for Manchester United in all competitions last year? And also, for the record purpose, this is the first time that Cristiano Ronaldo won't be nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. For the first time in 20 years, Cristiano Ronaldo is not nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. This is a shocking one. Eras gets to an end in the world of football, and definitely Ronaldo and Lionel Messi might just be having their eras getting to an end in the world of football. Ronaldo not nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. Remember, during the week, Ronaldo said the rivalry between him and Lionel Messi is over, and whoever loves Lionel Messi does not have to hate Ronaldo, and if you love Ronaldo, you don't have to hate Lionel Messi. Is an interesting one coming from one of the greatest players of all time in the world of football. This is an interesting one also in the world of football. Lionel Messi might just be winning his last Ballon d'Or award, and this is the length at which we will be going on this week's episode of Sport Vibe on DNT World. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media, and feel free to subscribe and click on the like button. Enjoy your week, stay safe, and remain blessed. Thank you.